What is the prettiest song you ever heard in your life? Clair de Lune. Gymnopédie Eric Satie. I fell in love with Scarborough Fair by Simon Garfunkel as a kid, and I still have a soft spot in my heart for it. Edit. Thanks for my first awards. I can't wait to listen to all the covers of the song and other S&G songs you've suggested. Over the Rainbow Israel Kamakavivole. Dreams. The Cranberries. Fade Into You Mazzy Star. In My Life. Harvest Moon by Neil Young. Vincent, Starry, Starry Night, by Don McLean. God Only Knows Beach Boys. Your Song by Elton John. This particular verse has always been a real favorite of mine. So excuse me for forgetting, but these things I do you see I've forgotten, if they're green or they're blue anyway. The thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. La Vie en Rose. The Night We Met, Lord Huron. Unchained Melody, Righteous Brothers. Landslide. Time in a Bottle, Jim Croce. Hopopola by Sigur Rós. Blackbird. Annie's Song by John Denver. Both Sides Now, by Joni Mitchell. White Winter Hymnal. Not really the prettiest lyrics if you know what it's based on, however the flow is just so calm. At Last by Etta James. Excluding classical music, I nominate Otis's Dock of the Bay. Dream a Little Dream of Me. April Come She Will, Simon and Garfunkel. Ben E. King, Stand By Me. Emphasis on the Ben E. King version always gives me chills and comfort. Teardrop by Massive Attack. A lot of the Jim Croce songs are slept on in my opinion. I got a name. I'll say I'll love you in a song. Hey Tomorrow. Operator. Walkin' Back to Georgia. Edit. Corrected some titles. I Will Follow You Into the Dark. Death Cab for Cutie. Barber's Adagio for strings. If You Could Read My Mind, Lightfoot. So many great ones mentioned. Just Like Heaven, The Cure. This was a really wholesome question. Especially for this sub. In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel. The intro theme is just out of this world. Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen. Ooh, Jeff Buckley's rendition. With English lyrics. Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Wonderful World by Israel Kamakavivole without lyrics. Clair de Lune by Claude Debussy with non-English lyrics. Pi Jesu by Andrew Lloyd Webber, Sarah Brightman, Paul Miles Kingston. Avril 14th. I apologize in advance for telling the story that nobody asked for, and I know this is gonna just go out into the nothingness. But I used to have a fat tabby boy cat named Bob. Short for Bobbert. We were soulmates. He was my sun and my moon. When I first heard Avril 14th, it filled me with such warmth that I scooped up my sleepy Bobby Lou in my arms and gently danced with him, kissing the top of his head and inhaling his scent, and got teary, completely swept away by the music together. It was a beautiful moment. Anytime I heard that song from then on, I would scoop up my Bob and dance again. And it always devastated me a bit because I knew that one day, he wouldn't be there to scoop up anymore. So I would be completely present with him during the whole song. He would lay in my arms like a baby, totally blissed out from the love and attention. When he left this world, I couldn't listen to it for a very long time. But somehow I can again. And anytime I do, I can smell the top of his head and feel his gentle purr in my empty arms. I fucking love this song and will. Forever. Edit. Holy shit, I literally thought no one would read my comment. Time by Hans Zimmer. For Emily, whenever I may find her. If you've never heard it, check it out. The lyrics are some of the most beautiful and poetic I've ever heard. Falling Slowly from the film, Broadway musical Once. Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper used to make me get the feels back in the day. Vienna by Billy Joel. Lacrimosa from Mozart's Requiem K.626. Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix. Enya Caribbean Blue. Romeo and Juliet Dire Straits. Pachelbel's Canon in D major and It's a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. Fight Me. Can't Believe I Haven't Seen Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. Life in a Northern Town, The Dream Academy. Nutshell Alice in Chains. My God, either live version or studio version are incredible. If you don't know the song, I recommend a lot to listen. Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful World. Lover You Should Have Come Over by Jeff Buckley, But I'm A$AP. Enya Only Time. Iris Goo Goo Dolls.